plus-size star who's out to change the face of daytime.
My talent is not based on my size.
New information on the Mick Jagger marriage and the 28-year-old heiress Mick may be seeing now. And has Captain Kirk finally gone crazy? Why he's gone from space hero to rap star.
No tears. Tears.
This is Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Here is the very latest from Hollywood for this Tuesday, June 1st, 1999. Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Goen.
And I'm Mary Hart. Star Wars set new box office records over the long Memorial Day weekend, and so did Julia Roberts. As Leonard Maltin tells us, Julia's news proves you don't have to travel to a galaxy far, far away to have a hit on your hands.
Julia Roberts smashed box office records this weekend. Her Notting Hill brought in $27.8 million. That's the biggest opening of a romantic comedy in history, and Julia's best launch ever, even beating out the debut of Pretty Woman. Star Wars Episode 1 earned $64.8 million this weekend, but now it has to fight Julia for staying power.
I've been on a diet every day since I was 19, which basically means I've been hungry for a decade.
In this scene, Julia is the surprise guest at a dinner party held by Hugh Grant and his friends. They play a game where the guest with the saddest story wins dessert.
One day, I've had a series of not nice boyfriends, one of whom hit me. It's taken 2 rather painful operations to get me looking like this.
Really?
No, nice try, gorgeous, but you don't fool anyone.
Marie Claire's July issue, which hits stands a week from today, replicates this enchanting experience, choosing 6 unsuspecting New Yorkers to have dinner with the star.
As soon as Julia Roberts walked in the room, people were just in awe and kind of shell-shocked. There was a wonderful moment in the dinner party when one of the guests asked Julia Roberts what she did for a living. And none of us could believe that she didn't know who she was and she didn't recognize her. Julia Roberts replied, you know, with a straight face, well, actually, I'm an actress. And then Suzanne, the guest, said, well, have you been in anything I might have seen? Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts goes. And it just slowly dawned on her who she was.
Just like the movie. Thanks, Leonard. The box office success of Star Wars, though, depends in part on having a good bad guy loose in the universe. Now, that dubious honor belongs to dastardly Darth Maul. And now, Chris Raggi lets us meet the man behind the mask.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last we will have revenge.
Before there was Darth Vader, there was Darth Maul, a devil on the dark side of the Force. Now E.T. is first to shed light on the man beneath the red face and horns. He's 24-year-old Ray Park, who makes his motion picture debut in the Star Wars prequel. I guess you picked a pretty good movie to start with, huh?
I was lucky, I think.
Lucky and uniquely qualified, Ray's a Scottish martial arts expert who has trained like a Jedi since he was 7.
Star Wars is the first movie I saw on the big screen when I was a kid. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was hard work, you know, we were rehearsing 12 to 14 hours a day on fights.
And you land here like this. In addition to doing his own stunts, Ray helped teach Liam Neeson and Ewan McGregor how to wield their space-age weaponry.
What would it take to get a guy like me ready to go for the lightsaber quickly?
A few years, maybe.
We're going to have a few years.
Let's hit it, block. Yep. If you come from here and bring it down.
Even with sticks for lightsabers, Ray gave this apprentice a whole new appreciation for the power of the Force.
That's good.
You're barely good. Get me, I'm dead.
Thanks a lot, Chris. Ray's gig as Darth Maul was something of a fluke, actually. He'd been brought in just to train fighters, but George Lucas saw Ray's tape, and Darth Maul was born.
More Star Wars villainy leads the ET News Brief.
It's embarrassing.
Less than 2 weeks after opening in theaters, the Star Wars epic is reportedly being bootlegged over the internet. Lucasfilms is working with both the FBI and the MPAA to crack down on the video pirates. And pass out the cigars for Johnny Depp. He became a father in Paris late last week. Depp's love, French actress Vanessa Paradis, and their newborn daughter are both très bien. Rolling Stone Mick Jagger continues to roll along with no signs of slowing down. As rumors surfaced of yet another romantic involvement for Jagger, you need a scorecard to keep them all straight. Mick Jagger's latest love is reportedly 28-year-old Venezuelan beauty Vanessa Newman, an heiress pursuing a Ph.D. in philosophy.
Vanessa lives on Mustique, the same island where Mick Jagger and Jerry Hall have been vacationing for quite some time. So in some respects, she really is the girl next door.
And reports have the aging Casanova awaiting DNA results to determine if he's the father of the son recently born to his former flame, 29-year-old Brazilian model Luciana Morad. Meanwhile, Jagger should learn this week whether Jerry Hall is legally his wife. In an attempt to keep his divorce settlement to a minimum, Jagger has gone to court, challenging the validity of the marriage which took place on the island of Bali.
It just seems like scabs are being ripped off wounds, and it's all going to become very painful.
When contacted by E.T., representatives of the couple refused to comment. And Jerry Hall's divorce settlement from Jagger won't be cheap. Some estimates put the singer's personal fortune at around $240 million.
Actress Madeline Stowe traded the bright lights of Hollywood for the bright sun of her Texas ranch. But now Madeline has come back to movie making with John Travolta. And she tells us why as she sits down one-to-one with Julie Moran.
You took 2 years off to devote to your baby, and people in Hollywood thought you were crazy.
Well, I think they still think I'm kind of crazy because I live for the most part in Texas.
Madeline Stowe plays by her own rules and has no regrets. She told me living far from the glitz and glamour of Hollywood with husband Brian Benben and their daughter May is a decision she's happy to have made when we went one-to-one.
It was something I had to do. I never said I want to stop working. That just didn't happen. It would mean making some hard choices, and if it means abandoning time with my child, that is no choice. That can't happen. I think I can help you on this one, but I don't want it to be awkward.
Awkward? Now, why would you think it would be awkward?
Now Madeline's back, playing the part of a tough military investigator teamed with John Travolta in The General's Daughter.
He's such a formidable human being, you know, and he was absolutely lovely. I mean, we were so physically and emotionally comfortable with one another that it was a real unique pairing.
The military whodunit is set in the South, and in search of an authentic look, the production took cast and crew on location, shooting in Savannah, Georgia.
How did you like the heat and the bugs and everything down south?
Everybody asked me, you know, they say, oh gosh, was it a miserable shoot? I love the heat. I love humidity, and from a totally vain standpoint, it's wonderful.
So good for the skin.
The skin plumps you out, you have a glow. It's like, you know, and then what's the worst? You go to your trailer where it's nice and air conditioned. It's like a piece of cake.
That good old Southern glow. The General's Daughter opens nationwide 2 weeks from Friday, and now that she is busy being a mom, Madeline is picking her roles very carefully. And Mary and Bob, this one with Travolta is terrific. They have great chemistry together.
You love this movie,
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks,
Julie.
Julie.
The dress cost $5,000. The wedding took place during her downtime from ER. Coming up on E.T., we're there as Juliana Margulies ties the knot for her new movie. From Urkel to Betty and Dixie to Doogie, your roundup of well-known faces coming back to TV. The need to be skinny on soaps. What being thin means to daytime stardom, and one actress who doesn't care.
If I lose my fat, I don't lose my talent.
That's next.
You want high-impact hair? Take this. VitaV Shampoo by L'Oreal.
L'Oreal's multivitamin formula has B3, B5, and E for healthy hair.
With tons of strength, energy, and shine. VitaV by L'Oreal. Because you're worth it.
Bye, I'll call when I get there.
Bye, honey.
Bye, Karen.
Well, there she goes off to the big city.
It's just you and me now.
Got the tickets?
Uh-huh.
If you think a Walt Disney World vacation wouldn't be the same without the kids, you're absolutely right.
My poor parents. I don't know what they'll do now.
Call 1-407-WDisney and make your dream come true.
Quick, can a makeup that's fast last and last? Yes, when it's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal. The smooth, flawless, soft powder finish that feels light, never greasy. Because it's fast and it lasts. It's new Quick Stick Makeup by L'Oreal, and you're worth it.
Set sail for fun with the Southwest Airlines Grand Floral Parade, Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. on KOIN TV. Mike Donahue and Shirley Hancock host the biggest Grand Floral Parade of the decade. The Southwest Airlines Grand Floral Parade, Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. on KOIN TV. Celebrate 2000 with Coin TV6 at the U.S. West Rose Festival Air Show, presented by Intel. Watch history fly by at 500 miles an hour as this year's air show salutes the history of aviation. Bob Hoover, Bud Cranley, the Red Baron Pizza Squadron, and three-time national champion Patty Wagstaff. And meet the official wing commander, Captain Warren Petrie of Coin 6 News. Plus, Robosaurus returns for the air show with fire-breathing action. And witness amazing pyrotechnic displays. Join Coin TV6 for the U.S. West Rose Festival Air Show, presented by Intel.
There are a lot of used cars to choose from, but Honda certified used cars come with a factory warranty and have passed a rigorous 150-point inspection. So you'll almost never find a Honda put out to pasture. Now get special 5.9% APR financing for up to 60 months on all Honda certified used Accords and Civics.
Critics call Instinct extraordinarily powerful, gripping, full of emotional power. Academy Award winners Anthony Hopkins and Cuba Gooding Jr. Instinct, rated R, starts this Friday.
You Joe Montana?
Mm-hmm.
You want to play?
Thanks, you tough.
Wait here. Grandma, I need your Flexol. Now can we play?
Flexol, strong medicine for tough pain.
Your life is non-stop. That's why you need BAN, the revolutionary BAN Clear Soft Solid with the advanced shape-to-fit applicator that leaves no messy white stuff. BAN Clear Soft Solid, made to work non-stop, just like you. BAN, clearly advanced protection all day long.
Experience the tradition as Coin TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Watch as 14 talented young women from Portland area high schools share their achievements and dreams for the future. One will set sail for fun as she's crowned the 1999 Rose Festival Queen. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the fun and excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on Coin TV. Great tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets.
The TV promo debuting tonight on the WB shows off all the new young faces on the network's hot shows. But elsewhere around the dial, from Urkel to Doogie, Betty White to Dixie Carter, faces we know are returning. Looking for familiar faces in new places? CBS's Ladies' Man is a good place to start. It stars NYPD Blues' Sharon Lawrence, Empty Nest's Park Overall, TV icon Betty White, and Designing Women star Dixie Carter in a recurring role.
Dueling grandmothers is what we are.
I'd offer you some, but I know you prefer to hide your drinking from the children.
Dixie's doing double duty on CBS this fall, also starring in the legal drama Family Law, while David Ogden Stiers is married to Swoozie Kurtz in Love or Money.
You had a little fling. Things happen. Not as often as one would like, but...
Doogie Howser himself, Neil Patrick Harris, makes his return in NBC's Stark Raving Mad opposite Wings star Tony Shalhoub.
We have a great time slot. We're after Frasier and before ER, so we're sandwiched in there pretty nice.
And Jaleel White has put his Urkel days behind him to headline the UPN 20-something comedy, The Grown-Ups.
That age where you're a grown-up but you don't feel like it.
NYPD Blue veteran Amy Brenneman is producer and star of CBS's Judging Amy with Cagney and Lacey's Tyne Daly, while Sisters star Sela Ward is a single mom starting over in ABC's Once and Again.
I thought about him all afternoon. I wasn't ready.
And former Picket Fences star Lauren Holly is set to join the cast of Chicago Hope, although little else is actually set.
I'm back. I'm going to be a doctor, I guess, or a nurse. I don't know. I'll be wearing scrubs, something.
And as the new shows gear up for fall, it's already day 2 of a kinder, gentler Jerry Springer show. As we first reported to you last week, in light of concerns following events at Columbine High, Springer agreed to pull the violence which had become a daily staple of his program.
Captain Kirk drinking, womanizing, rapping. Oh, it's hardly the captain that we placed our trust in on board the Enterprise, but that's the whole idea.
I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. So tears, tears.
Yep, that's William Shatner rapping his way through Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. It's just one way that he makes fun of himself in Free Enterprise.
I'm either going to be the laughing stock of the business, or it could be kind of tantalizing and interesting.
Free Enterprise is about two pals, including Eric McCormick of Will and Grace, who idolized Star Trek's classic captain. At first, Shatner wanted nothing of it.
it was bizarre, and I said, thank you very much. I don't want to be in it.
Oh, I'm sorry. But the idea of mocking himself soon sounded highly logical.
I'm one of the top 10 imaginary friends kids have, just behind John Travolta.
I get drunk, I smoke, I fall down, I chase girls.
Well, perhaps you'd like to buy me a drink instead.
No, not particularly.
Ouch. Evil that men do lives after them.
Somehow he ends up doing Julius Caesar, not just rapping, but playing all the parts.
If you play both Caesar and Brutus, won't you have to stab yourself in the back?
I've done it before.
Free Enterprise. It opens in Los Angeles on Friday. And for more of our interview with William Shatner, just click on over to our ET website.
Monica and Chandler became more than friends on their hit sitcom this season. But coming up, find out who the Friends' surprise couple was really supposed to be. The soaps and weight in the Entertainment Tonight cover story. She lost 30 pounds. She lost her pregnancy weight. Now meet the daytime star who refuses to lose. Why ER's Juliana Margulies has a new idea about what she'll wear to her own wedding.
I think I'm going to wear red.
Next on ET.
Announcing a new way to see, near and far, the way nature intended. The creator of AccuView, the most prescribed contact lens, is introducing the revolutionary AccuView bifocal contact lens. The first with pupil-intelligent design, near and far. Get out of wearing glasses and get into life, both near and far. New AccuView bifocal. It's how you see things. Visit your eye care professional or call us for more information.
It's a guaranteed gotta see coming up on Rio TV. A military transport plane is coming in too steep, and thousands watch as it belly flops on the runway and skids to a tragic end. The whole disaster is right here, caught on tape. Then, can you believe that some parents would want their own son killed? See the undercover tape that gets these Parents of the Year a free trip to the Slammer. Plus, 2 skateboarders whose luck is about to run out. It's gotta see. It's Rio TV.
Tonight at 7:30 on Coin TV 6.
Dear Albertsons, a big thanks for solving my small problem. You see, I have an old-fashioned Coke machine that dispenses those tiny 8-ounce bottles. They're never available at other supermarkets. Then one day I filled out one of your special request cards. Soon after, Shea Vanderskoff and Jim Van Bieber found some for us. We were thrilled, and there was no extra charge for our special request. It's service like this that makes Albertsons my store. Linda McGregor, Vista, California.
Experience the tradition as Coin TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on Coin TV.
There are no piranhas
On June 18th,
We got a tiny little itsy-bitsy problem here.
Walt Disney Pictures presents
Called me. No, not again.
this summer's biggest smash. Disney's Tarzan. In theaters June 18th. Hang on tight. Rated G.
That one hurt him. He scratches itchy cuts, then opens the cut to germs again. But ordinary ointments don't stop itch.
Introducing new Gold Bond Triple Antibiotic Ointment. Gold Bond kills germs, plus stops pain and itch while cuts heal.
Gold Bond is extra protection.
Gold Bond Antibiotic Ointment. Kills germs, stops itch.
Gold Bond foot powder is refreshing. It keeps my feet dry all day long.
Triple Action Gold Bond medicated foot powder absorbs moisture, controls odor with baking soda, and stops foot itch.
I love Gold Bond foot powder.
Gold Bond foot powder. 3 foot relievers in 1.
Tomorrow on Entertainment Tonight, Star Magazine picks the best and worst dressed of the week. And guess which female singing stars were picked for the dreaded Would You Be Caught Dead in this outfit? Why this actress is hopping mad at Julia Roberts. She's the real Anna Scott and says sharing the name with Julia's Notting Hill character could hurt her career.
I've had some legal counsel.
David James Elliott's bad date.
What did I do?
Behind the scenes on the new film that has Jag getting jilted and leaving Courtney Cox flat out in the flowers. That's tomorrow.
While Courtney is off making her movie with Jag, her TV series is making headlines. See, it turns out Courtney's Friends romance with Matthew Perry wasn't the way things were supposed to be.
We want to get married.
The Friends' 5th season finale found Chandler and Monica racing into a Las Vegas wedding chapel, right behind Ross and Rachel. But when the show started, another game plan was in place.
The producers wanted to do another romance among two of the characters. It was originally supposed to be Monica and Joey.
Love your condoms, my man.
What scuttled the romance was Courtney Cox and Matt LeBlanc's lively comedy.
Can we cut? He began to grow a little bit of heart, less of a womanizer. And Courtney Cox, as Monica, showed this kind of great gift for being a little bit crazy. Something in your kiss.
The real summer cliffhanger is if the cast will sign up for more than their 6th season and pocket more than their reported salary of $100,000 each per episode.
When you consider that the past 5 seasons alone is going to make $1 billion in revenue, the Friends deserve a raise.
That issue of Entertainment Weekly is on newsstands right now.
From The Friends to another must-see romance, fellow NBC star Juliana Margulies from ER is taking her new movie relationship one big step further. She's tying the knot.
Oh, it's right about now. I really wish I hadn't quit smoking.
Juliana Margulies stars as a bride who's afraid she's about to be stood up at the altar in the romantic comedy We Met on the Vineyard.
You know it's customary that the bride not be seen before the ceremony. Please go back upstairs.
It's also customary for the groom to show up on time, so let's just keep the BS to a minimum.
She wears a beautiful $5,000 wedding dress during the film, but it all but ruined her desire to walk down the aisle in such a gown at her own wedding.
I always thought when I was growing up that my idea of a wedding dress would be this big, floofy white thing. But after spending a month in it, I don't think so. I think I'm going to wear red.
John, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry you had to find out like this.
Ivan Sergey plays the fiancé who learns she had a one-time indiscretion. And Juliana says their marriage on screen is worth waiting for.
He's a doll and he's gorgeous, and I think that, you know, every woman in America will be jealous when they see our wedding kiss.
Juliana walks down the aisle and into theaters when We Met on the Vineyard comes out later this year.
Since the beginning, actresses on soap operas have the look that you'd expect with their perfect figures. But now, 3 daytime stars with totally different looks talk about the pressure to maintain those too-good-to-be-true images in the Entertainment Tonight cover story. The image of the daytime soap star is thin, sleek, and slender.
Personally, I would like it if there was a mixture of shapes and sizes, and they hired good instead of pretty and thin all the time.
Nancy Lee Grahn struggled with that image when she hid her pregnancy on General Hospital. And Allison Sweeney has often been criticized by Days of Our Lives fans for her figure, although she chose to lose 30 pounds for her health.
Oftentimes throughout my career here, I've gotten hate mail saying, you know, lose weight, you fat pig. And, I mean, people are cruel.
Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This ride could be bumpy.
Sweeney's co-star, Patrika Darbo, knows that she breaks the mold when it comes to the image of the daytime diva. On the soap, she has a slim, hunky husband, and the fans are crazy about her.
My talent is not based on my size. The fat in my body does not store my talent. If I lose my fat, I don't lose my talent.
Darbo has received a lot of positive fan mail from those who see her as a role model.
Some of them say I would look at daytime and just think that that was a fairy tale world, but suddenly you've made it possible for me to be there, too.
That fairy tale world got another dose of reality when Susan Lucci finally won a Daytime Emmy on her 19th try for a plot about an eating disorder.
Can you quiet, sweetheart? You just whispered to me.
The storyline that Susan Lucci won an Emmy for was the intervention for her daughter Bianca, who had anorexia. And I think it's incredible that Daytime is bringing that forward and saying, look, this is not a good thing.
They'd never pair us together, would they?
And if daytime TV is beginning to rethink thin, Patrika's soap squeeze, Kevin Spirtus, says it's about time.
First day we had a love scene. I grabbed her leg, threw it over my leg. I said, come on, Mama, come to Papa. And she screams out, he grabbed me like a size 2. I said, darling, there's more to grab. It's okay.
The soap opera image issue hit home to General Hospital's Nancy Lee Grahn during a recent daytime convention when a full 1 out of every 3 women wanted to talk about her weight. And we'll be right back.
Which 1989 Best Actor Oscar nominee was in the movie that won for Best Picture? Is it Tom Cruise, Robin Williams, or Morgan Freeman? Your answer is next in the E.T. Birthdays.
Closed captioning provided by... Some people can access thousands of movies every month. A higher technology? Yes, DirecTV. What are you looking at?
It's coming. It'll be here soon, and you can't stop it.
Summer will arrive before you know it. And if you wait until then to lose the weight, you'll be too late. Start now with the new Jenny Craig Summer Startup Special. Now, when you join Jenny Craig, you can pay as you go for just $9 a week, plus the cost of food. So don't wait. Call 1-800-99-JENNY today. That's 1-800-99-JENNY. But hurry, this offer ends when summer begins.
Why is this year's Rose Festival Court so special?
We are confident. We are dedicated. We are bold. We are energetic. We are individuals. We are determined.
We are courageous.
Southwest Airlines, with fares so low you have the freedom to go places, salutes our Rose Festival Court. Experience the tradition as KOIN TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Watch as 14 talented young women from Portland area high schools share their achievements and dreams for the future. One will set sail for fun as she's crowned the 1999 Rose Festival Queen. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the fun and excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on KOIN TV. Great tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets.
What?
What are you doing?
Getting stuff?
What about the bills?
What bills?
Rent, utilities, car payment.
I paid them.
What about the cell phone?
We have AirTouch prepaid.
With AirTouch Prepaid Cellular, you buy minutes as you go, so there are no monthly bills and no credit checks. Get AirTouch prepaid phones and prepaid cellular cards at a participating Radio Shack, 7-Eleven, or Circle K, or visit an AirTouch store near you. AirTouch. Now you can.
I'm Father Time, and I like things that last a really long time. That's why it's 2,000 flushes. For my throne, 2,000 flushes. We measure in months, not weeks.
At Good Neighbor Pharmacy, we get questions about moist wound care. Spenco Second Skin first aid products, including Second Skin moist burn pads, soothe and protect.
Accommodations provided by Hilton Hotels and Resorts. Hilton handles all the details so your business trips are as successful as you are. It happens at the Hilton. Celebrating an E.T.-style star birthday today, Lisa Hartman Black turns 43. Which 1989 Best Actor Oscar nominee was in the movie that won for Best Picture?
That's Driving Miss Daisy's Morgan Freeman, who is 62 today. Pat Boone is 65. Edward Woodward, 69. And Andy Griffith is 73.
Tomorrow on our show, we are going a little bit country, a little bit R&B, and with one giant pop superstar, too.
Britney Spears, as a matter of fact, TLC, and the Dixie Chicks are all part of a Women in Music photo shoot for the pages of InStyle magazine. And here's a preview as we say goodbye.
See you tomorrow.
All fluid, yeah, there you go. Great.
Tonight, a firefighter trapped between his work and his family.
It's not fair you just showing up when you feel like it.
I want to try again.
Every day has to put his life on the line.
We got a fuel tanker on fire.
There's a girl alive in here!
Now, the incredible true story
We're getting out of here, okay?
I can't move my legs.
They're caught under the trailer.
of one man who'll do whatever it takes,
I'm not leaving you.
even risk everything he loves.
I don't want to lose my family.
Patrick Duffy, Heart of Fire, CBS tonight.
Nobody in this house ever gets diarrhea
Is my stomach okay?
or nausea
I was sick to my stomach.
or even indigestion.
Oh, my stomach.
But for all those stomach problems, I'm ready with Pepto-Bismol. It's a whole first aid kit for stomachs.
As it coats, Pepto relieves most any stomach problem. Not just a few like these other leading medicines. Pepto-Bismol.
Whether it's their stomachs, or stomachs.
It's first aid for heartburn, diarrhea, nausea, indigestion, and upset
Stomachs.
lot of used cars to choose from. But Honda-certified used cars come with a factory warranty and have passed a rigorous 150-point inspection. So you'll almost never find a Honda put out to pasture. Now get special 5.9% APR financing for up to 60 months on all Honda-certified used Accords and Civics.
Experience the tradition as KOIN TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Watch as 14 talented young women from Portland area high schools share their achievements and dreams for the future. One will set sail for fun as she's crowned the 1999 Rose Festival Queen. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the fun and excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on KOIN TV. Great tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets.
7-day weather planner, what does it hold? We'll have it for you tonight at 11.
This is Real TV, your #1 source for video. Air show disaster. The plane is coming down too fast. The angry river swallows the land and the houses too. The mom who took her little boy to the laundromat so he could rob the washing machines. And the kids and their full-scale attack on the vending machine. Plus, the gator with good taste.
He has to watch Real TV.
Whatever you do, don't blink. It's time for Real TV.
Hi, I'm John Daly, and we begin with a horrible plane crash at an air show. The military tries to show off its best, but as Arcebila Vargas shows you, disaster strikes in front of thousands of people.
At Fort Bragg in North Carolina, thousands of spectators are enjoying a military air show. Little do they know that in moments they will see something they'll never forget.
It's a lead, C-130.
A C-130 cargo plane begins its approach. It's demonstrating a method for delivering heavy fighting equipment by parachute. But the plane's descent is too steep. Cameraman Michael White shot this tape of a horrifying crash. He couldn't believe what he was seeing.
As he began his descent, and I'm looking through the viewfinder, I'm thinking this guy's coming in too steep. But stay with it. He knows what he's doing better than I know what he's doing, I suppose. Stay with it. He's done this probably 100 times before. He's going to be able to manage it. And as he came in, and as I'm watching the load coming out of the back of the plane, all of a sudden this massive ka-thump, this massive sound that I'm not sure I've ever heard before or even can describe. But once I heard the sound of the crash, I took my eye off the viewfinder to see what was that sound and saw that the plane had actually belly flopped and then jerked the camera back to make sure I followed it down the line. He skidded hundreds of yards, it seemed like for 10 minutes. He skidded down the runway, and all of a sudden a massive explosion, a massive black ball of smoke rising up from the tree line. We knew that we had a major catastrophe when we saw the size of the fireball.
Sadly, 3 of the plane's 6 crew members perished in this terrible crash, including the pilot. An Army man on the ground is also killed. But the miracle on this day is that 3 of the plane's crew actually survived the devastating accident.
Please return to your bleachers. We need fire equipment at the end of the drop zone.
Still, the disaster leaves spectators stunned. All they can do is try their best to comfort each other. Even hardened military men on the scene can't hide their emotions. And as experienced as he is, Michael, too, is shaken by the tragedy.
I was devastated by it. Once I finally cut the roll button off the camera and sat down for a minute, you know, I too wanted at least a minute of privacy and let me understand, let me grieve for a minute at least for these people that were lost before we have to get up and start rolling the camera again.
A tragic day at Fort Bragg, but Michael says things would have been a lot worse if the pilot hadn't had the presence of mind to keep his plane from careening into the crowd of spectators.
In my mind and in the minds of many people who were there, this guy was a hero. Without his skill, without his training, without his courage, hundreds of people would have died.
Now, we've obtained a copy of the official Air Force report on the crash. It says there was no mechanical failure or any foreign object, but it stopped short of blaming the crew. Well, you're about to see incredible tape of a raging river as it changes the landscape forever. But people and their homes are in the way, and it makes for a heartbreaking scene.
Panicked residents run for their lives in Anaime, Colombia. The once tranquil river has turned into a raging torrent of destruction. The powerful river easily swallows up trees and earth. Now it's coming dangerously close to several homes. Horrified residents can only pray they'll be spared. But today, those prayers won't be answered. First, part of the foundation goes. A family's dream teeters on the brink as the earth crumbles. Suddenly, a giant rumble. Luckily, the owners knew about the impending disaster and had piled their belongings on the street. The river continues roaring through the village, leaving a muddy mess behind. An incredible show of strength as cameras capture Mother Nature's fury.
How horrible seeing your house go like that. Well, the vandals in this next series of tapes never thought anyone was watching them, but they never counted on a hidden video camera to capture their every move.
Since most people don't usually have a lookout when they do their laundry, this surveillance footage caught the eye of laundromat owner Fred Wilharm.
On this tape, one person stands lookout in the front door while the guy there has his arm stuck up inside the soda machine far enough to get free drinks. That's what he's up to. Meanwhile, this guy over here is pulling a video game out and trying to get the back door off to get at the money, but when he gets the back door off, he's going to find that it's not accessible from the back, only from the front. My first reaction to the tape was probably outrage, but after that, there was a little satisfaction just in knowing that I had the tape and was able to give it to the police.
Fred owns several stores and hid cameras in each, catching people doing things they shouldn't.
This is a group of juveniles who use a different method to try and get free sodas out of the machine, basically the karate method. And they kick the machine and kick it again until it spills its contents. They pretty much have no mercy on it.
At this store, it was a young boy who was the center of attention.
This little guy came in the laundromat with his mother, and he's learned that he can actuate the mechanism somehow and get enough quarters out to buy all the bubble gum he wants.
But it's not always the kids who are caught on tape. Here's a grown man who learned how to put a little static cling on his $5 bills at the change machine.
I don't know how he did this because the machines have safeguards in them to prevent this. But he was able to put this $5 bill in this machine repeatedly and empty it. You can hear him saying the words ding, ding, ding as the money falls out, and you can hear the money actually falling.
Other times, money is taken the more convenient way.
This guy somehow acquired a key to my machines and was nice enough to come in and collect for me on a daily basis.
Fred's happy to say that he hasn't had many problems in his laundromats lately. But if you're thinking of taking Fred to the cleaners anytime soon, he has a word of warning for you.
You're going to be on tape. The tape is rolling, and I'm going to give that tape either to the police or to someone like Real TV, and if the police don't get you, Real TV will.
Coming up, the parents are fed up. They're interviewing a hitman to kill their own son.
They felt that there's no other alternative.
Later, home home video of the skater with an attitude.
If I hit you because you fall into this.
And pictures from inside the implosion. Plus, that baby pet alligator. You know where all the other shows get their tapes from? They watch Real TV.
My grandson's a cute kid, but one tough businessman. Hey, buddy, how much to fix my car?
Upfront pricing? What do you think this is, mister? That GM Goodrich Service Plus?
What a kid. Got upfront pricing, plus lifetime guarantee on parts and labor, plus courtesy transportation. GM Goodrich Service Plus, the little guy was right.
The plus means better.
Call for the select GM dealer near you.
Hey!
What are you doing up here?
So, you've been using 10-10-3-2-1?
What? Oh, I keep forgetting about that.
Well, you should try to remember. You get 50% off calls over 10 minutes, every day, anytime.
Oh, I like that. But there's got to be a monthly fee, right?
Not with 10-10-3-2-1. Dial it, and you'll see the savings on your phone bill.
All right, I'll give it a try.
Cool. Hey, get away from my car!
Just dial 10-10-3-2-1.
Experience the tradition as Coin TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Watch as 14 talented young women from Portland area high schools share their achievements and dreams for the future. One will set sail for fun as she's crowned the 1999 Rose Festival Queen. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the fun and excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on Coin TV. Great tickets are on sale now at all Ticketmaster outlets.
This summer, when your card is scanned at Blockbuster, something incredible can happen. You could win millions.
Got another one. Let's roll with the winner's money.
Every day, Blockbuster will pick a card. If it's yours and we scan it that day, you could win up to $20 million. So play every day. We'll handle the rest. Walk in with your card, walk out a multi-millionaire.
Attention RV buyers! The largest selection of motorhomes, trailers, and fifth wheels in the history of Oregon is coming only to the Portland Expo Center. Both new and used. And manufacturers have ordered an immediate blowout of all units, including bank repos, dealer repos, and all will be up for bid. Yes, you make your own bid. Bank and factory reps will be there for on-the-spot approvals, and all trades are welcome. Only at the Portland Expo Center. Don't miss it!
The only place to see the world's scariest, the world's wildest, and the world's most shocking tapes every day. Real TV.
Welcome back. It is one of the most shocking tapes we've ever received here at Real TV. The parents of a teenage boy plotting to have him killed. And it all unfolds on tape.
The married couple in this car isn't just out for an afternoon drive. They're here in a Phoenix, Arizona parking lot to hire a hitman. And the person they want murdered is their teenage son.
Hello. Hey, how you doing? Okay.
What they don't know is that the tough-looking character they're here to hire is really an undercover cop. And the whole sordid deal is going down on videotape. But why do they want to have their teenage son killed? Well, his parents say he's a troublemaker, and his antics are about to get them evicted from their home.
So it's just time for the boy to go.
Must be a pretty lavish home then, right? Wrong. Mom and Pop live in this modest mobile home in a mobile home park. But their mobile home is their castle, and to them, it's enough to kill for. The supposed hitman, undercover detective Jack Valentine, agreed to explain this amazing case to me as long as we kept his face hidden.
They actually wanted you to kill their son?
That's exactly what they wanted to have done.
Why?
When they asked their son to leave and he refused to leave, they felt that they were at their end of the rope and there was no other alternative but to have him killed. And if he was killed, then they could say, well, my son doesn't live there any longer, so now I don't have to be evicted.
In payment for the murder, the parents offered Jack a $1,000 stereo. Ironically, it was a gift they gave their son last Christmas.
Is it any good?
Jack negotiates a better price for the hit. The stereo plus $1,000 cash.
Okay, you give me the stereo, and the stereo is $1,000. Yeah. All right. Then how much more am I going to get? I want $1,000 more.
With the fee settled, Jack gives these pathetic parents one last chance. He figures if he describes how he's going to kill their son, maybe they'll reconsider. But they don't.
You want to know how I do it? Okay. And you tell me, if, since you're paying the money, you tell me if this is okay. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot him. No. You tell me again what I'm supposed to shoot him at? Okay. Okay. I'll shoot him, but I'm going to shoot him in the head. All right? And you guys better be doing some serious mourning. Well, it better bother you. Better act like it bothers you. Well, we don't know, you know, if they don't find him. Well, they're going to find him. If that happens, you know? Yeah. I don't want to carry him around with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know.
By now, the cops have heard more than enough from this murderous mom and dad, and they move in for the bust. Jack slips away during the arrest, but there's one last part to this sad story.
Did you end up speaking to the son?
I did. I spoke to him that evening.
What was his reaction?
Devastated. He said, you know I'm not a good boy, but I'm not that bad that they have to kill me.
Hard to believe. Now, the parents are each serving 15-year sentences for conspiracy to commit murder. We'll be right back.
Still ahead. Does his mom know what he's doing in his spare time? And now you see it. Now you don't. Plus, the gator that eats pizza. Stick around.
There's nothing like a place that gives you something extra for nothing extra. A place with a warm smile, good food, and great value. And there's nothing like your Northwest McDonald's for the 99-cent big and tasty sandwich. A juicy quarter-pound beef patty with leaf lettuce, ripe tomato, and onion. Or get the big and tasty extra value meal with large fries and a medium soft drink for just $2.99. There's nothing like a quick drive-thru and a friendly place that's everywhere. Did somebody say McDonald's?
Fairbanks. Hello? One of us is being transferred to Alaska.
Ooh.
I don't know. I lost the call.
Can't be us three. We closed the Miami deal, right?
What?
AirTouch promise number 6. If you experience a dropped call, we'll provide a credit to you for the inconvenience. Now you can get 240 anytime digital minutes and 2 lines of service, all for $39.95 a month. And ask about our special digital phone offer. AirTouch. Now you can.
Handyman Connection, expert craftsmen offering home repair and remodeling. Call 620-7087.
This is the steelhead that's beloved by the tribe, that built the casino, that created the fund, that gives to the program, that restores the river, that's home to the steelhead.
The restoration of steelhead habitat on the Willamette River. Another example of giving back to Oregon by the Grand Ronde Tribe and Spirit Mountain Community Fund.
You're watching Real TV.
Well, they are skaters with attitude, and nobody gets in their way, not even cars speeding by. Our special correspondent, Scott the X-Man, is on hand for one nasty confrontation.
Short dude, big attitude.
None of you guys have ever injured yourself from this?
This skater, Shane McCauley, expect the unexpected. Hours of raw home video reveal that this ain't your average 13-year-old. He's a player.
Oh, yeah.
6 months before we caught up with him, Shane's buddies in Concord, California were already rolling tape on this little disaster waiting to happen. Watch, and you'll know what I mean. It's rush hour, and a busy street corner is too tempting. Shane and his friends want to give this major obstacle a try. Shane lets his friend go first. A car nearly hits him, but the skater pulls it off. Things change when our man Shane gives it a whirl. He eats it big time.
Are you all right?
Shane's hurt, but a passing driver is raging mad.
If I hit you because you fall into that...
Whole idea.
Plain and simple.
He's got a mind of his own and a mouth that just won't quit.
How dare us what?
Put a driver at risk. The traffic is going that way. I went up there and turned around and came back. No, I turned around and came back. Because had one car right there because of you pulls over and hits the other damn car. How dare you?
Is this a case of parents just don't understand? Or does Shane simply lack respect?
Worth something. Mine is worth something.
Oh, dope. Let me see that.
Really should be, young man. It should be. Not young. Your life should really care about. You should care about it.
We didn't get hit.
I'm 12.
I asked Shane one-on-one to explain what's with the bad attitude.
Well, I can understand, like, if they told me to stop doing it, if it was their property or anything, or if it was any of their business, but it wasn't. And she was just trying to be smart.
Look at your arm.
He's 12. He's supposed to do stuff like that.
I'm bleeding. That's quick.
Maybe the lady was just trying to give Shane some smarts.
Another adult.
We went for a red light.
You don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
He may not be the poster child for manners or brains. But you gotta admit, this bad boy can skate. Crazy or not, Shane wears absolutely no protective padding. Says what's the point? Pads just mess with his mind. Shane McCauley, smooth as a baby's bottom and just as explosive. John?
Scott, thank you very much. Well, now here's a look at what we're working on for the next Real TV.
Be here for Real TV tomorrow. We've got the incredible tape of the snake that thinks he's gonna eat the gator, and the horse that's stuck in the mud and won't budge, plus the shot that was 2 in a million. That's tomorrow.
Well, it's a lot easier to tear something down than to build it up. And a lot more fun, too. Watch as a St. Louis landmark is reduced to rubble.
It's been a landmark in St. Louis for almost 70 years, but the arena is about to be blasted to bits.
5, 4, 3, 2, fire. Fire.
12 seconds and 133 pounds of TNT is all it takes to turn the exhibition hall into a heap of concrete, smashed seats, and twisted steel. Several cameras record the historic moment, but here's something you rarely see. Pictures from inside as the behemoth is obliterated. Operation goes flawlessly, and the arena's final moments are immortalized on video.
Gone for good. Well, now for the gator with good taste. It's home video of one man's unusual pet and his favorite show.
Andrew Olivo of Jervis, Oregon, sent us this tape of his unusual pet. Not that it's so unusual to have an alligator for a pet, but Sobek, the alligator, has some really strange habits. For one, he's developed a taste for dental floss.
Oh, you're not supposed to eat that. Give me that back. Come on. Come on.
He also enjoys an occasional slice of pizza. But what Sobek really likes to sink his teeth into is an episode of Real TV. Now, that's a reptile with good taste.
He has to watch Real TV and learn how to be a an alligator there and how to roar and bellow. His favorite show.
He may act like an alligator, but he dresses like he's human. I wonder if he has any alligator shoes to go with that hat.
Well, here's one more tape for you to enjoy. It's today's Real TV Quiz.
They say romance is back in style.
Take a look at the actress in this 1983 perfume commercial. She's done more than 50 films and has been called Queen of the TV movies.
Incurably romantic.
In 1993, she starred in a hit drama series that ran for 5 years. Tell us who she is and the name of her show.
We'll have the answer when we come back.
Now you can watch Real TV anytime. Go to RealTV1.com to get Real TV on demand.
Oh, it's cooking now. Hey! Come on. Hey, there, sugar dumpling. Let me tell you.
When you use Lever 2000, you'll always feel like being close. Because Lever 2000 is a tough deodorant clean, so you want to get close. But we also have moisturizers for your skin, so you want to stay close. Lever 2000, the touchable clean for all your 2000 parts.
Set sail for fun with Coin TV and the Portland Rose Festival. The Southwest Airlines Grand Floral Parade sails through Portland Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. on Coin TV. Watch live coverage of the biggest Grand Floral Parade of the decade, featuring over 25 spectacular floral floats, marching bands, and the famous Budweiser Clydesdales. Join Coin 6 News anchors Mike Donahue and Shirley Hancock for the Southwest Airlines Grand Floral Parade, Saturday, June 12th at 10 a.m. Set sail for fun with the Portland Rose Festival, Southwest Airlines, and Coin TV.
There's this girl in Salem. I wanted her to know I'm thinking about her. You know, something that says that I want us to stay close.
Want my advice, son? Go home.
Give her a call.
Call US West and get local long distance for just 9 cents a minute on evenings and weekends.
Thanks.
It only costs a little, but it means a lot. US West, life's better here.
They're here, filled with aroma and flavor, only they're waiting to be released by you. Introducing Folgers' new whole bean coffee. Every time you grind these beans, you release something sensational, a deeper, richer aroma. This is Arabica bean perfection in a whole different Folgers, the whole bean Folgers. New Folgers premium whole bean coffees. They're waiting.
Closed captioning sponsored by...
What's the difference between ordinary potting soil and new Miracle Grow potting mix? Results. Try new Miracle Grow potting mix. The miracle is in the mix.
Promotional consideration sponsored by...
How does Lotrimin AF start curing athlete's foot? On contact. So if you can't wait to feel better, why not start the cure now? Lotrimin AF, the killer cure.
A house is not a home until it's safe. The Brinks Home Security System. Just $49 installed in most markets. Call 1-800-GO-BRINKS.
Here's the answer to our Real TV quiz. She's the timeless beauty, Jane Seymour. She starred in Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
It says it subtly. It says it softly.
Thanks for playing the Real TV quiz.
Well, that's it for now. Keep those cameras rolling and join us again for the next Real TV when once again, we'll give you something to talk about.
If you have a scary moment caught on tape, we'd like to see it. Call 1-888-REAL-TV1 to find out how to make money selling your home video.
I will lose myself in the sound of the engine and watch the white lines on the road shoot by me like a million comets.
At a American Tourister, we've always subjected our luggage to some pretty harsh treatment. So we took it to Islands of Adventure at Universal Studios Escape in Orlando, where it met Rex. American Tourister. Tough luggage for a tough world.
There are a lot of used cars to choose from, but Honda certified used cars come with a factory warranty and have passed a rigorous 150-point inspection. So you'll almost never find a Honda put out to pasture. Now get special 5.9% APR financing for up to 60 months on all Honda certified used Accords and Civics.
Experience the tradition as Coin TV and the Portland Rose Festival bring you the 1999 Rose Festival Queen's Coronation, presented by K103 FM. Join Mike Donahue, Shirley Hancock, and Kelly Day live for all the excitement Thursday, June 3rd at 8 p.m. on Coin TV.
Martin Scott Limited. Clean sweep sale. Leather. Living. Dining. And bedroom. Upholstery. And more. At Martin Scott Limited Clean Sweep Sale, this week come in and sweep up the savings. Martin Scott Limited, where elegance is priceless, but not always expensive.